This is the just an update on how the Qschool's going so far. Obviously, we're having our prep days. Today's the last practice day. I've been lucky enough, I've been here for 4 days. We did play my friend Marcus Moore's, his golf course on the first day I was here. It was raining. We played 9 holes, but at least it was a bit of golf. And then the last 3 days we've been out in Mottram Hall. That's where the Qschool is for myself this year and Marcus Moore. So there's a couple of names that you can look out for on the leaderboard. Marcus Moore, an English lad. So how the prep's been going so far, I've played 18 holes. I'm just trying to think of what the day is, because tomorrow is Tuesday. So I played 18 holes on Saturday, 18 holes yesterday, and I played 9 holes today, just to try and save a bit of energy. So I played 9 holes today, done a little bit of chipping, a little bit of putting, and I feel good, I feel ready to go. Prep has gone well. I've hit the ball nicely. Taken a couple of swing videos, and there's a lot of freedom in the swing, which is something that I've been lacking on lately. So hopefully that can continue into the next couple of days. I do know obviously there's going to be a bit of pressure. Nerves are going to kick in, but yeah, we just got to fight that and see if we can sort of conquer them nice and early. Now the golf course here, Mottram Hall in England, it's 2 different 9s. The front 9, there's a lot of chances, and then the back 9 there's a lot of tough holes. There is a couple of holes that you almost accept that you're going to make bogey more times than you're going to make par, but at the same time, the other holes that I'll be probably, I'll accept bogeys, just can't get too aggressive, can't do something silly and make a double or a triple, because it can add up pretty fast on these golf holes. The course itself, it's a bit wet, it's a bit muddy, but we're going to have preferred lies on the greens, on the fairways, so that's not a problem. But it's also muddy around the green, so that just sort of, you just got to take that into account, where hitting greens in regulation is very important, just so you don't get maybe a mud ball when you chip in just off the side of the greens. The bunkers themselves, a lot of sand in, so they're something that I've got to try and avoid. Although I think I've been in maybe 2 bunkers in the last 3 days. So the bunkers are they're set a little wee way away from the greens. They're about a 20-yard bunker shot, which is a little bit, unusual. Sort of like, you feel like they're not really designed to be there. But absolutely they're there, potentially probably going to knock it into bunkers on par 5s, because you're going for the green in 2. So the prep's gone well. I feel like the swing is starting to find a nice little slot, a lot of freedom, like I said. So hopefully we can continue the freedom into the tournament. And yeah, I'm really excited. The greens themselves, the greens are pretty good actually. They're a nice speed. I felt like they got a little bit faster over the last 3 days, and they could potentially get maybe half a foot, maybe a foot faster over the next 4 days. So they're a nice holding pace. They're not too scary fast, but they're not slow. So and the flat, there's a couple of greens that are sort of 2-tiered, but if you can stay on the right tier, you've got a lot of chances. The qualifying, obviously we're trying to qualify to get through this first stage of 3 stages. So this is the first one. Looking at what about the rough? The rough, it's not thick. It's thick in places, it's long in places. Like, if you hit a bad shot, in places you're going to reload, in places you're going to find it and get away with it, but it's wet, so it doesn't look long, but it plays a bit thicker. So very important to hit the fairways. Like I said before, it's, you know, you're going to get mud balls. So if you hit the fairways, you get to pick it up, clean it, and then place it back down. That's obviously the ultimate. What was I saying? The qualifying number to get through to the second stage, we don't know until tomorrow when everybody is teed off. So I tee off tomorrow at 8:50 off number 10. I'm off the back nine, the hard nine. So it's gonna be nice to sort of get that out of the way, and then I can sort of hopefully be a little bit freer on the front side and hopefully make some birdies, because I think that's where most of the birdies for the week are going to come from the whole field. The back nine, it's more or less yeah, hang on the back nine, and the front nine, yeah, there's a lot of chance. I can see somebody getting hot and shooting 5, 6, 7 under on that front side, including myself. Who knows? Made a couple of rusty mistakes over the last couple of days, but you know, I know tomorrow tournament juices, just got to eliminate those little mistakes. I know I'm going to make some bogeys, as long as those bogeys are not doubles, and I know I'm going to make some birdies, so they're going to eliminate the, you know, the bogeys. So looking forward to it. But yeah, I don't know how many are going to qualify until everybody's teed off tomorrow, but let's just say, rough number, it's going to be about 20 to 23 spots, I'm assuming. So it's a little bit of a difficult one. You don't really have to go out to win, but you obviously want to qualify. So we are more or less thinking, okay, what's the winning score going to be for 4 days, and what's the 20th position going to be for 4 days? And we might be completely wrong, but I'd say somebody could shoot 15. Depends on the weather. Like tomorrow we're in for a bit of rain. Wednesday, second day is very bad, a lot of rain. So we're just gonna have to play it by ear, see what happens when it comes by. We're in the afternoon on the second day, and then I think Thursday, Friday, third round, fourth round are looking quite good. So today is actually very pleasant. It was nice out there today, actually. There's a bit of breeze. It was coming from a different direction. So yeah, it's going to be, I'm looking forward to it, put it that way. I'm ready to go. So that's tomorrow. So we've got a nice early start, staying with Marcus more. We're about 45-minute drive to the golf course. So 8:50, we both want to be there about an hour before our tee time. So we're probably going to leave here around 7 o'clock. Get there for 7:45, and then get on the range and start to warm up. And yeah, looking forward to that first tee. I've already had one of the guys that follow me on YouTube. He's going to come out tomorrow morning and follow me for a few holes, which is going to be cool. So I did say make sure you come up and say g'day. So if you are in the area and you do want to pop out and say, you know, have a look, make sure you come and say hello. I do want to meet you guys in person. But yeah, that's it. That's all I've got to say. I might come on in a couple of days and give you the numbers. But yeah, we've got 3 days until the cut. So it's a little bit of a different to a normal tournament. Normally it's 2 days, then a cut. This one, it's 3 days, and then there's a cut. So we've got 54 holes to put ourselves into a nice position. And then obviously that last day is a shootout for those top spots, whatever it is, say 20 spots. But yeah, very much looking forward to it. We're going to have to dig deep, because it is England. It is England golf. So I couldn't really expect anything else apart from a bit of sun, a bit of rain, a bit of wind. At the end of the day, it's the same for everybody. So if we can knuckle down and grind it out when it's going tough, because it's not going to go perfect the whole time. So yeah, we grind. All right, guys. Cheers, Marcus. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy it. It's a great opportunity to be here. Obviously, some of you guys have helped me out to be here, so I appreciate it. And this is the start of the opportunity, so let's get it. You guys can also check scores on the European Tour or DP World Tour website. You go on the top, it goes Qschool, go down to Mottram Hall, you can check the scores. Unfortunately, they don't have live scoring, so you're pretty much going to know my score when I've signed my card at the end of the day. So 8:50 tomorrow, give us 5 hours, you will see our first scores of the day, or of the tournament, and see where we're sitting. Alright guys, cheers for the support, much love, and yeah, like I say, if you're out there, come and say hello. Cheers guys.